Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, guys, please exit out and subscribe and then exit back in so you can watch the video. But all you guys who have subscribed, thank you. We're gonna get right into this video. It won't be long. We're gonna get to it. So, you know, hey, it's one of them nights you get home from work. It's wind down time. Come in the shop, turn a little bit of racing on the TV, got the heat going in the shop. So tonight we're going to do a little light project on the 86 Buick Grand National, as you've read in the description. And we are going to install the blow-off valve, the wastegate, not blow-off valve, the wastegate. And we may look at mounting the coil tonight. I think it's going to be pretty easy. I kind of got it figured out, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with the coil. But if you've been following the channel, you guys know I had an issue with where my wastegate mounts. And the issue I had with the water pump. And I'm going to get this camera turned around and get you guys caught up who don't know real quick. But I had an issue that got that issue fixed. If you want to know how to fix that issue, if you have the same issue, you need to go back and watch a couple videos back. So we're gonna get it turned around, see what we talk about. We're gonna talk about what kind of wastegate that I'm putting on this car, and the location that's gonna be mounted, and we're gonna get it stuck on. Hopefully I can get the camera in there and you guys can see me as I put this thing on. Really super simple project. One of them, I call it a wind down project from a hard day at work. So, you know, you come in here, you de-stress, and hey, then you go on in the house. Let's get this turned around. Alright, guys, so as you can see, there's my crossover pipe right here, right there. And then here's an extension that I made off of the crossover pipe to bring my wastegate up in a way where, as you see right there, where the water pump hose was going to mount. And now we have plenty of clearance, which I'll show you guys. Let's see if I can get it in there. Boom. We got plenty of clearance now for a radiator hose, as you can see. Plenty of clearance. So we're good there. Like I said, if you're having that issue or you run into that issue, go back, watch my other videos. So, moving on, we got the studs already in. And, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing, go over to the table, tell you what we're going to put it on, what kind we're using, and what we're going to put on. So let's get over here. Alright, so here we go. We got my wastegate. It's a E3 US Speed wastegate. They're pretty common on eBay. They have really good reviews. And, you know, they're pretty decent. You can pick these up for about 80 bucks off of eBay. They come with like 3 springs. I believe I have a 6 or 7 pound spring in here. I think it comes with the 6 or 7 already installed, but you come with extra springs. I have them somewhere in a box, but I'm gonna run it, you know, on wastegate like 6 or 7 pounds. I can't remember, but like I said, I plan on running this car around to 14, 16, maybe even 18 pounds of boost. So 6 or 7 pounds of wastegate is going to be sufficient. But they're not bad made. You know, it's pretty, you know, it's not a cheap, I've seen cheaper. So we're going to try it out. You know, it's easy for me to change, as you saw where it's at if you don't have it. Here's your, I don't even know what you call this, guys. But what it does is, it's a sealing ring is pretty much what I know it as. It sits right here and it depresses and it seals off that gap. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a gap in between there. You can kind of see it, but that's what that does. It's going to get a gasket up there anyway also. So but we finally got this to come in, so this is the reason I hadn't put it on. And this is my dump tube, and this dump tube is stainless, as you can see. And we're going to install it, and we're just going to let it dump right to the bottom of the car. Not going to run it back to the exhaust or anything. I'm just going to let it dump right to the bottom of the car, and it should be fine. A lot of guys do it, you know, in the turbo world. just as long as it's not blowing directly on anything, and dump all that excess that I don't want going to the turbo. So, and it comes with hardware. This does. The actual pipe comes with hardware, as you can see right here. It comes with this gasket. Now, I have learned from watching a lot of YouTube videos that a lot of these gaskets, you want to RTV the crap out of them. I don't know if I'm going to RTV this one. Reason being, it's not going to get exhaust until it actually dumps. And it's waste exhaust anyway. So, if there is a little slight leak there, it ain't going to hurt nothing. But I may still silicone it just for the heck of it. I mean, hey, I'm right there at it, so might as well. But it is a crush style gasket, and it probably won't leak. Especially for a waste, a waste pipe. So, we'll see. But, let me stop talking, and we are going to get to putting this on. I'll probably just come right back with you guys. I mean, it's nothing rocket science. This is going to end up going to here with a gasket, and then we will come back. I'll get that mounted up with the hardware, get that tight. Like I said, I probably will just silicone it, get that tight, and then I'll probably take you over to the car. And actually, when I put it on the car, you guys watch me do that. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. So we got that mounted up. Yep, as you can see, I went on and put silicone on it. So she's all mounted up. Now we're gonna move over to the car. Make sure when you're installing one, don't forget this, which goes. Ow! Ooh, that was hot. Ooh. All right, guys. I'm gonna show you what I had to do here. And I hit the bolt and it was still hot. So see these little bolts here? Those were the bolts that I had to go through here. And they were super long for some reason. I guess they give them to you super long. I don't know. So what I did was I just sawed them off with the grinder. Well, cut off wheel. I just sawed both sides off. And that way they don't protrude through. And it won't mess the threads up or anything. Because when you pull it back through, it's going to be the same thread. So not going to mess it. Just pretty much putting shorter bolts in. Instead of going through the bolt bin over there and looking for shorter bolts, I just chopped them off. You know, this is not a big deal. It's just a dump tube. So let's move over to the car. Oh, we also got a gasket up here that I already put RTV on. And this is going to go down. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place trying to do with one hand and other. But so we RTV'd both sides. And then we're going to push this down. Okay. And on these gaskets, there is a right and a wrong way to put these on. There's a flat side and a beveled side. Or a rounded side. The rounded side always goes towards whatever you're putting on. So it will crush. Don't know if it'll work the other way, but I'm not trying to find out either. Come on. She wants to be a little tight. So, give me a second. Get this on. And we'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. Had to get a little persuasion with a socket and a hammer. Sometimes the gasket holes are not as big as they should be, depending on what you're doing, especially with studs. And this doesn't really flex that much, so I had to get it knocked down. But we got it knocked down, and now we're gonna go grab our, about to say blow-off valve again, or wastegate, and we're gonna stick it up here. Let's see. Not bad, not bad at all. We can get some nuts on it. Oh, sorry guys. Got a finger in the way. Hopefully we can get some nuts on it. Dang. Somebody tight in here. Think I got that one started. She Can we get this one started? Oops. Don't make the mistake I just did. I about didn't put that spacer in. So, let me take these back out. Gotta put the spacer in there, guys. So, take these back off. Glad I caught that. I mean, I would have seen it laying there. So, I'm gonna put that spacer in. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this, guys. So, be right back with you. But you see what I'm doing. Alright, guys. She's in. Finally. I had to have 2 hands, guys. I've got to invest in a first-person camera that goes around your head. If any guys you want to subscribe or donate, I will drop my Cash App in the description below. But yeah, I could bring you guys a lot more videos if I had a first-person camera. Holding the camera, not having a cameraman is hard. So I commend all the YouTubers that do it, because I like to go ahead and get jobs done. But I'm bringing you guys these videos. So she's in there. And I don't know if you guys see, my dump tube barely clears, but shockingly is on the right angle. Let me see, can I show it from the bottom? Look at that, guys. Perfect angled back, away from everything, and out the way. So she'll dump, and that's just a brace bar that you see there. It does not move, so we're good. And it's not hitting it. So I can get a finger in between there. But she's in there, so now all I got to do, when I start running my vacuum lines, oops, sorry there, guys, is turn these up, tighten them up, and boom, we're there. Run them to our electronic boost controller. They're in there, guys. Not a little bad little project. I guess it took me probably about 20 minutes, give or take. Probably could have done it faster if I wasn't videoing, but I love you guys that much. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So that's the project for tonight, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and show you where I think I'm gonna mount the coil, because I did talk about that in this video. Get a light up here. So I do have a brand new MSD coil, and I got a bracket off an old motor. These come on like your 80s models GMs setups, and I'm running a 7-pin, so it's gonna, my distributor's gonna be digital, or not digital, but electronic timing control. And so we're running this setup, and I think I'm going to be able to take that bolt out right there, and if it's not long enough, I can get a longer one, and I think I can go right there, guys. I think that'll be a perfect spot for it. Out the way, right by the distributor, I can run a short coil wire. I think that'll be perfect, guys. So, you know, not rocket science. Take that bolt out. If it's not long, get a longer one and put it in there, tighten it up, and boom, that's where we're gonna mount the coil, guys. So we're getting there. But that's pretty much it, guys. We are almost to wiring. You know, you see a lot of sensors and everything in here. Next week, this car goes to get the downpipe ran. So we may do a video on that. And we're on the wiring. This car is almost getting ready to be started up, guys. So thank you for being patient with me. It's been a long process. Actually, not long as I thought it was going to take. But we're getting there. Got a lot of pride in this build. A lot of emotions in this build of why I'm doing it. And hopefully we can get out to some car shows. We're currently in December. Almost a week before Christmas. So this car goes to paint in February. So we'll talk about what we're going to do about paint, and we'll go from there, guys. Thank you for staying with me through this whole aggravating ordeal here, holding the camera in an awkward position and everything. I'm going to try to get better on that, guys. Hopefully I can invest in a first-person camera. Not unless somebody wants to donate one, or donate the money to get one. Bring you more videos. But anyway, thanks for guys. Thanks. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're out.